So, how do today's announcements affect businesses and their workers?
Well, our reporter Lewis Warner has been to meet a few to find out what they think of the Chancellor's statement.
The Chancellor will want his announced rise in benefits and pensions to stick in people's minds. His big main giveaway helping those most vulnerable.
This is a balanced plan for stability, a plan for growth and a plan for public services.
At this signage firm in Burton-upon-Trent, staff members have been feeling the squeeze. Jude is approaching pension age and worries it still won't be enough.
Cost of living is up so high that really you're not talking about very much money weekly, monthly at all. But if you are relying on your state pension, it's really not very good at all because you are paying so much out. So there are going to be a lot of older people who should be looked after who aren't getting really very much money at all, of which in 5 years, 6 years' time, I will be one of them.
For those in work, there's a hidden tax rise. Tax thresholds will be frozen until 2028, leaving people paying more tax as wages increase. Patrick thinks the average worker shouldn't be being punished.
The bits that bother me most about it were the tax brackets. I welcome the extra tax for the top rate earners. I think that could have come down further. I think the bottom rate should come down. And that could be funded by further cuts at the top end, and I think they needed to do more there. What I have a problem with is paying more tax when I shouldn't be, because the bracket should be changed to balance it out.
Mark has 3 children, all under the age of 12. He's welcomed the surprise rise in education funding. Schools will see an extra £2.3 billion in the next 2 years.
I've got a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old, and they're just slipping through because it's only really the very worst that get the help. So a bit more money would have helped. It's moving in the right direction, and I suppose we can only expect so much.
The company's boss spent the day digesting the announcements alongside other business owners at the East Midlands Chamber of Commerce.
Finally, I turn to business rates.
Most here realising what this means for their employees.
They're going to be worse off. We can't commit to paying 11% pay rises to everybody because we have to look at our energy costs doubling. We have to look at fuel in our 12 vehicles. Every time you go to the fuel station, it's an extra 50% to what it was not long ago.
After a period of financial instability, the ink dries on this Chancellor's first budget, helping those who rely on the state and asking everyone else to contribute more. Lewis Warner, ITV News, Burton-upon-Trent.